evening, guys, and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Slowly getting some things done on the task list. If you haven't noticed, our task board has actually gotten much bigger. This is a 4x8 sheet that we picked up actually from our local home supply store. And, well, it was much cheaper than buying a big dry erase board. I don't know if you guys know this, but dry erase boards are really expensive. And guess what? This works out just fine. Guys, you've been asking a lot of questions about how our galley build has been coming about. I've been posting a lot of pictures both on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter for that matter. You guys have been asking about it. Today, I'm going to show you a sneak peek about, well, how the galley build is going and how I expect it to work out. And that's primarily because in the next few days, we're going to break it all down. We're going to take it completely apart because we're going to have to paint it and seal it. And, well, what better time to give you a sneak peek than it is today. Here is the galley that we actually have. Now, you remember, we have that galley door on the back of the rig. The idea is we're going to take this, we're going to set it inside of the rig, we're going to secure it. Now, keep in mind, that rig is built completely out of composite materials, so we have to be a little ingenious about how we secure it, and we're going to talk more about that when we take and test fit it in the rig. But for now, really quick, rough estimates. This is approximately 35 inches deep, so it'll go 35 inches into the rig, about 18 inches from the floor, and well, about 38 inches wide. That is the galley footprint itself. And if you come around, you'll take a look. We actually have dual drawer slides here. These are both 200-pound drawer slides. We have one on top and one on bottom. And the way that we have this set up is the bottom one is inset and attached to the top, but that's on purpose because when you pull up and you open that door, you may not want your galley to come out, but you might want a table. Pull this out, set your favorite beverage around, you can grab some chairs, you can sit down, you can relax, you can enjoy your evening, and then, well, when you gotta cook, and you gotta cook out on the trails, guys, what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide your entire galley completely out. You're gonna have your stove out here, and guys, we got some really exciting things that we're gonna be adding to this really soon, but I gotta get it painted first. Then I'll talk more about that in, well, our hopes and dreams of how this is gonna come about. But you have your entire galley platform right here. This first 250 pounds will have your grill, will have all your cooking utensils, storage box, storage containers, that kind of stuff. And here's the cool thing. If you don't need the table, you can close the table up, slide it away. You still have your cooking space, etc., etc. And please forgive me with all these totes and tools on top. It is out of balance. It's sitting on a table right now, but I do not want it to fall. When we were building it, it actually fell on Bobby. She hurt her back. So it's really heavy. It's not bad. Now keep in mind, this is kind of our prototype design. I'm hoping that later on in life, I can touch base with like an aluminum builder, build this box out of aluminum, you know, that kind of thing. But right now, I don't know how to weld aluminum. I just have no clue. But this is what we got. This is where we're at. I think it works out pretty good. I'll leave some links to these drawer slides in the description below. Guys, honestly, these drawer slides, one, they're pricey. Two, well worth the money. I was really surprised about how they turned out. They're very heavy duty. I was pretty impressed. But in the end, I think it worked out pretty good. Let me know your comments, your questions, your suggestions on some of this. And honestly, guys, we'll be able to test fit it in about a week. We'll get it installed in the rig. We'll see how it's going to work out in the rig. See if we did our dimensions and our measurements correctly. The top of this, we're actually going to have an entire bed platform. I believe it was 35. It's 35 inches deep, 35 inches this way. That is going to be a bunk. That's actually going to be Shelby's bunk. Nonetheless, that's going to be Shelby. She's going to sleep on the top of the cooking area. So hopefully the cooking area is designed correctly, or she's going to cave it. Not really sure. There's a lot of room in there. We're going to build a box to sit right on top of this. That box is going to be, what is it, 11? Looking at my to-do board over there. It's roughly 11 inches tall by about 34 inches deep. That's pretty good. I think we can fit most of our cooking utensils in there, so I don't think that'll be bad. We also have a spice rack that we're going to be building on the back side of this. It's going to fill up that last half of the galley. So if you go back and you check out our video that we did on the quick walk around of our V-Series camper, you'll see that that entire door height on the rear end of that thing is roughly 38 inches from the bottom to the top. Keep in mind, this is only 18. So the rest of that will be covered with like our spice rack kind of area. Again, these are all ideas. We don't know how well they're going to work out until we get it installed in the rig. So if you want to stick around and find out how that is going to look and operate, definitely do me a favor and subscribe. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this video, but I wanted to give you guys a quick sneak peek at what we got going on, because all of this has got to be completely taken apart, because we're going to be installing some, well, Flex Seal really soon. And no, we're not a sponsor. I have never used this stuff in my life. Yeah, we're going to find out here really soon. Guys, please give us a huge like. And again, if you want to stick around and find out what happens next right here on Bubba's Garage, please subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.